y'all doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Great.
How are things going so far for you?
Oh, it's going great. Loving it up here in California. Loving playing for this organization. So everything so far is going real good.
What did it feel like for you to finally put pen to paper this week?
It was amazing. It was a dream come true. It definitely hit me once I was right there in front of that paper and seeing the contract. It definitely hit me that this is real now. So a lot of emotions, a lot of tears, but I'm just grateful and happy that it got done.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, did you have a moment emotionally, and could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Well, the day before they told me, okay, we got the deal done. And after that, just emotions, crying, and then I woke up at like 3 o'clock the next morning and just was teary-eyed, like just what I've just done for my family, just put them in a position where I can better us. It's nothing beats that.
What kind of opportunity do you see in this linebacking core to earn a big role, if not a starting role?
I'm just gonna come in and work, and whatever the coaches decide to do with the roster or how the depth chart works, that's what it's gonna be. But each and every day, I'm gonna come in and give 110%, and that'll take care of itself where I end up at.
Is there anything specifically? I know there's a team, ledger as far as just being able to things you want to work on. But is there anything personally you like to work on and see yourself at a different level?
I'd say just as far as the game.
As far as the game.
Pass rushing, helping in that aspect of it. We got AD, so we don't need too much more of that. But just developing that area and then being able to come off the edge and rush the guards and, create pressure, not only just making tackles, but create pressure all throughout the game. So,
is there any part of the game where you feel like you have an advantage going into this, or maybe you're ahead of other rookies?
I just feel like when it comes to just playing football and when you put the ball down and it's time to go tackle or hit and cover and do this, it's natural. That's what I do. This is what I was put on this earth to do, so I'm going to do it.
A lot of the personnel people after you were drafted talked about how well you negotiate and navigate traffic, especially getting people where they need to be. What's your process in doing that?
Oh, for me, I always say that's just God-given talent. I'm just like, it's just a smoothness inside that box that I just play with, and when I need to be aggressive and need to press things, I can do that. But if I can slip and slide you, I'll do that too. So that's just, I feel like, was just a natural ability God gave me.
With the way that you see other offenses, particularly in this division, and how they kind of like to stretch a little bit sideline to sideline, do you see that opportunity for yourself?
Oh yeah, I definitely see myself slipping through, making a bunch of plays behind the line of scrimmage, and impacting their team and making them, have a fit when it comes to playing against 50. So.
Do you do anything different in view of having 17 games ahead of you, a lot more than you're used to?
More so taking care of your body. You gotta add with the league. It's like you're going 110% each and every day. Like it's other people that are competing for jobs. So there's a lot more stress to it. But with the 17-game season, I'm excited for it. I know it'll feel long, but just being able to continue to play football for 17 games and then go to the playoffs and then do what we're gonna do there, it's nothing better than this. Football is what I came to do. So I'm with it.
What's your personal workout routine like?
Okay. Just wake up in the morning whenever I get up. It's not really a set time as far as the off season. But whenever I do get up, usually around 8:30, 9, I'll get up, usually run, do some running first, sprint work, and then the rest of the day it's kind of linebacker drills, just moving around and mixing the weight room in there at some points in time. But just each and every day get the most out of what I can, with what I got.
You have spent time with the team on the field and in the classrooms on the field. What made the biggest impression on you so far?
The biggest thing for me is I just love how serious this is. Like I feel like coming from college, you had some guys that didn't take it all the way serious. Where here it's a job. I love the fact that this is a job that each and every day I got to come out and just prove myself so that I can keep my job. So that's been the big thing for me. That's what I'm loving about this. So I would say that.
You have such a dynamic focus. Obviously in college, now you're in the pros. Where did that focus come from? At what point did you realize that you learned? Did you have to learn that, or was it always a name? How did that come about? Guide you to where you are right now?
that focus, I remember times like just growing up, like my mom, she would have to do some things just so we could eat. So from those moments on, you were willing to put some things on the line just so we could eat. I'm willing to put my life on the line so to make sure that y'all can eat and to make sure that y'all forever are straight with this game. So that focus, it just comes from my upbringing, and I'm just stay locked in. That's it. I'm gonna be ready.
Working with Aaron Donald now, you've got OTAs done and you're coming in. How are you sort of preparing? What has he done for the rookies so far?
Just him being out there, he's an inspiration itself. Just seeing him work, he works extremely hard, harder than I've ever seen anybody work. So just seeing him do those things, it's motivation for us to just come in and we want to be like him, like just mimic the things that he does because he's one of the greatest football players to touch the field. So just mimicking him and just doing what he does, it seems like it'll set you up for success.
Was it helpful to have him during OTA?
Definitely. His presence alone is just helpful.
You said it was emotional for you at 3 in the morning. How lean did it get for you?
Say that one more time.
The lean years, and you said just putting food on the table. How tough did it get?
It was tough early on, but I had a mother, man. She was a fighter. She was always gonna make sure like that, that what was needed to be done was done. And I'll just say something about her. Growing up, we used to always eat like all we had was like hot dogs. So we'd eat hot dogs all the time. And one day, I came in and I was like, Mom, I can't do this no more. I watched that lady get up and go out and work, and the next day she had hamburgers, steaks. I'm like, that got me there. That made me want to, okay, I'm going to make sure that we ain't eating hot dogs no more, that we can go get a steak and go have fun and live our life. So I was probably like 5, 6, and it was just, I had to grow up early and mature early, so I believe that's where a lot of that comes from.
Were you asked to work other jobs while you were still playing football?
I didn't have to work. That's one thing about it. She made sure that football, if it was what I was going to do, I just had to go to school. That was it. And I owe everything to her, like everything.
How big is your family?
We're big family, big close family. Jones and Johnson side, so we're pretty big and pretty close.
How impactful is it for you to be here now? You have some other young kids that may have been in your position or around that position to watch you and see what message you want to disseminate to them as far as achieving their dreams and their goals like you did.
It's possible, man. Nothing's ever possible. I remember times where like I felt like I couldn't do this no more, but just having a support system and just knowing that playing this game was not only going to help me, but I'm going to be able to impact and help so many other people. That's my motivation alone. Just being able to give back, just how the Lord has blessed me to do this for others, just give back. So.
Is there anything, I know you have to get acclimated and situated, but at some point, is something you want to do as far as community outreach and giving back to the community?
Of course. I'm big on the homeless. That's one of the big things here. It's a lot of homeless people here, and it touches my heart. I can't watch them. I can't look at it. And anytime I see one, I'm helping. So definitely anything with the homeless and anything with the youth around here.
Did I hear you say there were times when you thought you couldn't do this anymore?
Well, there were times where it would just get tough. There's things going on at home, and you want to help out at home, but this is the right thing for you. And then the outside influences, she helped me, and she guided me in the right direction, and I'm here today because of her.
So are you treating your mom to a steak dinner then after signing the contract?
Yeah,
What's the thank you?
We'll have to talk. My mom she's a good one, but she got some things that she wants. So and she deserves it. So we're gonna do a beautiful dinner. Didn't have much growing up, so the first thing I want to do is buy them a pair of shoes so they can show, okay, that's my appreciation. That's where I'll start right there.
Hey, Ernest, I know this is a personal thing. When you were on the phone with her, or maybe with her when you were getting ready to put pen to paper, what was that conversation like? What'd you say to her?
I just told her we did it. After I got off the phone with my agent, I called her. And I ran through my house, and I was just screaming. I was like, Mom, we got it done. I did it for us. And she's just proud. She's ecstatic. She's excited. Y'all will see her. Y'all going to hear her in the stands. Like, you're going to know who she is.
What did she do?
She's a nurse.
And her name is?
Portia Wells. PORSCHEWELLS.
And where is she?
She's in Waycross, Georgia.
Will you thank her for her work the last year, especially with all the pandemic stuff? Will
Oh,
you thank her for
definitely,
us?
definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you, yeah, for real, because that was big. That was big, her risking her own safety just to, help others. But she loves her job, and she's a go-getter, so she's going to go get it.
Okay. Thank you, Ernest. Thanks so much.
Thank y'all.
Appreciate it.
Did you wear